South Wales. This is your weekly weather update. So coming ahead this week, we have a calm start to the week, but there is some really interesting mid-level dynamics happening from midweek onwards, which will see a lot of weather being delivered to the northwest coast. So we'll break that down. Starting off on Monday, we still have some marine wind warnings down along the central sort of New South Wales coastline, but that should ease Tuesday into Wednesday. Let's have a look at that. It's just some strong onshore flow, but again, Tuesday, yep, the gusts reduce and it doesn't quite pick up into the interior. Let's talk about the rain that's coming on the way. So down in the southern alpine regions, you'll be getting rain from a few frontal systems that are hitting Monday and Tuesday, but the rest of New South Wales is nice and dry for those systems. Down in the south, the possibility of maximum 15 to 25 mils, far more likely between the 5 and 10 sort of range. That continues again for Tuesday, and into Wednesday it starts to calm down in the south, but it starts to pick up along that northeast coast. So Wednesday it doesn't quite hit, but you can start to see this system developing. You cannot see it on a mean sea level pressure map. This is a mid-level dynamic driven system driven by very warm, moist waters and air mass in the Pacific. It's Thursday where you can start to see the accumulation really hit. Possibility of 25 to 50 mils onshore. If we go inwards though, it's between 1 and 15 mils really. That continues to stick around and intensify onto Friday, into Saturday, and Sunday as well. So we can see there's multiple days of moderate rainfall. There's a chance, we'll zoom right in here, of 75 to 100 mils. Now, this is over Dorrigo at the moment, but because this is a Saturday forecast, so that's 6 to 7 days ahead, we're not saying that that is the region that's going to get 75 to 100 mils. We're saying that this system has the possibility of, in a very localized area, delivering that level of intensity anywhere really along this northern coast area. A much larger region, possibility 50 to 75. So there's a lot of moisture available in this system over multiple days. We're going to have a look at Lismore to gain a bit of an understanding about the certainty around these ranges. So at the start of the week, it's nice and dry, 0 mils up until Wednesday. Thursday, 9 mils arrives. Friday, 26. Saturday 13, Sunday 12, Monday 4. Okay, let's look at our pro range on the Friday. And what I want to show here is that the Canadian, US, and EU models, they are all showing rainfall for this the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and if I zoom ahead, it will also show it into Sunday. But each of the models is showing different amounts on different days. So this Friday, which is when the intense rainfall for at least the Lismore area is expected to arrive, we can see that the US model is throwing a lot more rain out than some of the Canadian and EU models, but they're all showing lots of rain. So what that certainty range is showing us is that these systems have the potential to deliver high falls, but because the forecast is so far out in advance, we're not having very good certainty at this point as to which locations will be receiving that intense rainfall. So that's all that spread shows. There's rain coming. It'll go to widespread areas along that north coast, but as to where the majority of it hits, we'll have to wait to see how the models are developing. Because it's a mid-level dynamic driven system, I think it'll be really interesting to watch how the different models spin it out. So that's something I'd keep my eye out on if that is a concern to you at all. Otherwise, the rest of the state is relatively dry. Some light showers are on the way for the week as well. Okay, so that's New South Wales for this week. If you're down in the southern alpine regions, the moisture is at the start of the week and then it calms down as a high pressure system moves over. If you are up in the north coastal regions, it's calm at the start of the week, and then as a mid-level dynamic system approaches and develops, it's the end of the week that has the possibility to deliver moderate to severe rainfalls in local areas. Okay, have a great week, do stay safe, and we'll see you next time.